What if you could wake up to turquoise waters, snow-dusted mountains, or charming villages pulled straight from a fairy tale? Around the world, there are places where natural beauty, rich culture, and a peaceful lifestyle come together perfectly. In this video, we're counting down 10 stunning places so beautiful, they might just make you drop everything and move. Number 10. Tbilisi, Georgia. Imagine waking up in a city where golden light spills over hilltop churches and the smell of fresh-baked khachapuri dances through the cobbled streets. That's life in Tbilisi, a place where time seems to slow down and every corner tells a story. Nestled between east and west, this soulful city blends ancient tradition with youthful energy in one breathtaking, unforgettable package. With just over 1.1 million residents, Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, feels like a global village, cosmopolitan yet cozy, historic yet full of possibility. Tbilisi's magic is matched by its affordability. While most major capitals demand sky-high budgets, here you can live beautifully on a fraction of the cost. The average price to purchase a home hovers around $1,000 per square meter, and modern rentals often go for just $400 to $600 a month. Monthly essentials, like dining out several times a week, shopping at local markets, using taxis or public transit, and covering utilities, typically total under $1,200. It's a rare kind of freedom. Financial comfort in a city that's as inspiring as it is livable. The economy here is quietly growing, with Georgia's national GDP projected to increase by 6% in 2025. While unemployment remains a challenge at 16.7% nationwide, Tbilisi stands out with its growing service economy, fueled by tourism, real estate, healthcare, and a rising tech sector. The city is also a regional hub for education, finance, and trade, thanks to its strategic location between Europe and Asia. For retirees, this means access to quality services, modern infrastructure, and a cost of living that makes fixed incomes go further. Programs like Remotely from Georgia may attract digital workers, but it's the city's warmth, walkability, and cultural richness that keep both visitors and long-term residents, young and old, falling in love with it. Need a change of pace? Tbilisi delivers over 250 sunny days a year and offers quick access to some of Europe's most awe-inspiring landscapes. You can ride a cable car from the city center to a fortress lookout, hike through lush hills, or escape to the snowy Caucasus Mountains, all within a day. And when you return, the city welcomes you with hot sulfur baths and slow, candlelit meals. But what truly makes Tbilisi unforgettable is its soul. From the soft melodies of street musicians in Old Town to the warm smiles of strangers sharing a toast of homemade wine, this city lives and breathes hospitality. Whether you're savoring dumplings on a balcony or watching lanterns rise above the rooftops during a festival, Tbilisi makes the ordinary feel sacred. It's affordable, it's poetic, and it's one of the most beautiful places to build a life in 2025. If your heart longs for a place that feels both timeless and alive, Tbilisi is waiting. Number 9. Quanka, Ecuador. Quanka isn't just a city, it's a feeling, a rhythm, a mountaintop sanctuary where cobblestone streets wind past flower-filled balconies and time seems to slow down. Perched high in the Andes, this colonial gem is wrapped in red-tiled roofs, church domes, and the gentle rush of rivers weaving through its heart. With a UNESCO World Heritage designation and a deep sense of pride, Quanka feels like living inside a living museum, only with Wi-Fi, espresso, and endless charm. Though more than 300,000 people call Quanka home, it somehow feels smaller, more intimate. Here, strangers greet each other in the streets. Markets brim with handmade goods, and the pace invites you to breathe deeper and think clearer. For digital nomads and retirees alike, this is a city where you don't just live, you exhale. It's a haven for thinkers, writers, wanderers, and wellness seekers who crave beauty with a gentle heartbeat. Cuenca's cool mountain climate is one of its greatest gifts. With average daytime highs in the 60s and 70s degrees Fahrenheit and crisp evenings, you won't need air conditioning or a winter coat. You'll also find reliable fiber optic internet, excellent public transportation, and quality healthcare that's surprisingly affordable. Ecuador's inflation rate remains stable around 2.5%, and the local economy thrives on tourism, education, and small business, perfect for remote workers, side hustlers, or early retirees seeking a simpler, slower life. The cost of living is where Cuenca really shines. A modern apartment can be rented for as little as $500 to $700 a month, and you can comfortably own a home here for under $120,000. Eating out is a pleasure, not a splurge. Three-course meals often cost less than $5. And since Ecuador uses the US dollar, there's no need to worry about currency conversions or volatility. But what makes Cuenca truly magical is its blend of tradition, beauty, and warmth. Pan flute music drifts through Parque Calderon, murals brighten colonial walls in neighborhoods like El Vado, and both locals and expats share a strong sense of community. Whether you're sipping fresh squeezed juice at a local mercado or joining a dance class by the Rio Tomebamba, Cuenca turns simple moments into meaningful ones. If you're looking for somewhere beautiful, balanced, and genuinely welcoming, Cuenca might just be calling your name. Number 8. Puebla, Mexico. Welcome to Puebla, a high-altitude city where Baroque cathedrals rise above bustling plazas, and the scent of mole poblano drifts from centuries-old kitchens. It's one of those rare places where colonial elegance meets modern comfort. With a population of over 3 million in the metro area, Puebla offers a vibrant yet livable lifestyle, rich in history but built for today. Think colorful facades, walkable streets, and a downtown so charming it's been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. While Mexico City often gets the spotlight, Puebla is a more affordable, less hectic alternative. Without sacrificing opportunity or culture, you can rent a stylish apartment in the city center for around $500 to $700 a month, and many expats report living comfortably on a monthly budget between $800 to $1,200. Real estate prices are also accessible, with homes in safe, desirable neighborhoods averaging $100,000 to $150,000, making Puebla one of the best values for city living in Latin America. The job scene is growing too. Puebla thrives on manufacturing, education, and digital services, and it's increasingly welcoming remote workers with dependable internet, modern co-working spaces, and welcoming coffee shops across the city. The local economy is steady, and being just 2 hours from Mexico City gives professionals the flexibility of access without the chaos. Inflation stays moderate, around 4 to 5%, and daily costs are refreshingly low. Groceries from local markets often total just $150 to $200 a month, and public transit rarely exceeds $50 monthly. It's an easy place to live well on a modest budget. Nature and weekend escapes are part of daily life here. With views of Popocatépetl volcano on the horizon, you're never far from adventure. Nearby mountains, traditional villages, and archaeological sites offer day trips that feel like stepping into a storybook. The climate is another bonus: warm days, cool nights, and very little humidity year-round. The average high temperature sits around 75 degrees Fahrenheit, making it perfect for open-air markets and rooftop dining. But perhaps Puebla's greatest gift is its cultural heartbeat. From the Amparo Museum's renowned collection of pre-Hispanic and contemporary arts, to street performers, artisan markets, and food festivals, there's always something happening. The culinary scene alone is worth the move. This is the birthplace of mole poblano, and you'll also find traditional favorites like chiles and nogada, semitas, and tacos árabes on nearly every corner. Whether you're wandering colonial courtyards, catching a local concert, or sipping café de olla with neighbors, Puebla offers a deeply soulful kind of living. If you're seeking affordability, elegance, and daily inspiration, Puebla might be your perfect fit. Number 7. Bansko, Bulgaria. If you've ever dreamed of living in a place where the mountains greet you each morning, where ski slopes turn into hiking trails by spring, and where cozy cafes double as co-working spaces, welcome to Bansko. This scenic alpine town in southwestern Bulgaria has quietly transformed into one of Europe's most surprising digital nomad hotspots. With a population of just under 10,000 people, Bansko feels more like a storybook mountain village than an international work destination, and that's exactly why people love it. It's nestled at the foot of the Pirin Mountains, and you can't walk more than a block without seeing snow-capped peaks or traditional stone buildings that speak to its Bulgarian roots. While Bansko is best known as a winter ski town, its charm lasts all year. Mountain biking, mineral spas, and folk festivals keep the calendar full even in the warmer months. The town center is a blend of modern co-working lodges, alpine-style restaurants, and winding cobblestone streets that make remote work feel more like a retreat than a routine. The cost of living is refreshingly low. You can buy a comfortable modern apartment here for around $70,000 to $100,000, and long-term rentals often come in under $600 a month. And yet, you're not compromising on quality. Bansko has high-speed internet, walkability, and access to nature in every direction. Bulgaria uses the lev, but the cost of living is so affordable that many expats live comfortably on less than $1,000 a month. Bansko's economy may be modest in size, but it's remarkably steady, powered by tourism and supported by a rising wave of remote professionals. Winter skiing and summer hiking keep hotels, restaurants, and local services thriving year-round, while co-working spaces like Co-working Bansko attract freelancers, developers, and creatives seeking focus without the distractions of big city life. For many, Bulgaria's flat 10% income tax and flexible visa options are added incentives. Non-EU visitors can stay up to 90 days, and long-stay permits allow stays of 6 to 12 months or more with the right paperwork. Unemployment is low at around 4%, and the town's international appeal continues to grow. And yet, it's the lifestyle that truly sets Bansko apart. You can snowboard at Bansko Ski Resort in the morning, soak in a thermal bath in nearby Banya village by evening, and still find time to unwind with mulled wine at Viren Hut, nestled in the stunning Pirin Mountains. On quieter days, stroll through town and you might catch a folk dance in Nikola Vaptsarov Square, the cultural heart of Bansko. Small in size but rich in experience, Bansko leaves a lasting mark on your budget, your focus, and your soul. Number 6. Medellin, Colombia. Medellin isn't just livable, it's transformative. Picture this: cable cars gliding above lush green hillsides, vibrant murals splashed across brick buildings, and warm breezes drifting through open-air cafes. This isn't a dream sequence. It's just another afternoon in Medellin. Once infamous, today it's one of South America's most inspiring comeback stories. A city reborn through innovation, art, and community spirit. With around 2.5 million residents, Medellin blends Andean beauty, urban energy, and a spirit of resilience into one of the most exciting cities to live in Latin America. Housing here is refreshingly affordable. The average home price sits around $90,000. Upscale neighborhoods like El Poblado and Laureles offer high-rise living with mountain views, while more modest districts offer solid value and walkability. Rent averages between $500 and $900 a month, depending on location and amenities. Medellin's economy is on the rise, with strong sectors in tech, tourism, education, and urban development. The unemployment rate currently sits around 9.6%, and while Colombia's overall economy has its challenges, Medellin stands out for its smart infrastructure, reliable public transit, and digital nomad-friendly policies. Co-working spaces are everywhere, from rooftops in Envigado to stylish cafes in Laureles, making it a magnet for remote workers and creative freelancers. Lifestyle is where Medellin shines. The city is known as the City of Eternal Spring for its perfect year-round temperatures, averaging around 72 degrees Fahrenheit. From weekend hikes in RV park to salsa, dancing in poblado, life here moves with rhythm and color. You've got easy access to nature, from botanical gardens to nearby coffee farms, and the famous metro cable system means you can explore hillside neighborhoods while commuting with a view. And the food? Arepas, bandeja paisa, and fresh tropical fruit are more than meals, they're experiences. Medellin's food scene is as diverse as its people, with everything from trendy fusion restaurants to hole-in-the-wall bakeries. It's no surprise that Medellin has been named one of the most innovative cities in the world. And once you spend a few evenings under the glowing skyline or stroll through the open-air art museum of Comuna 13, you'll understand why. Whether you're a remote worker, an explorer, or someone simply craving a fresh start, Medellin invites you in with open arms and never lets go. Before we move on, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Number 5. Valparaiso, Chile. If you could bottle up creativity and add a splash of ocean breeze, you'd get Valparaiso. This hillside port city on Chile's Pacific coast delivers vibrant street art, panoramic sea views, and a quirky bohemian spirit, all wrapped into one colorful coastal package. With a population of just over 300,000, Valparaiso, the capital of Chile, isn't too sleepy, isn't too sprawling. It's just right for artists, remote workers, and anyone who wants inspiration with their morning coffee. Let's start with the view. Where else can you ride a 100-year-old funicular up a steep hill, walk past murals that stretch across entire blocks, and end your day watching the sun melt into the Pacific? Valparaiso's layout is dramatic and magical. Dozens of winding staircases, hilltop neighborhoods called cerros, and a working port that gives the city a gritty authenticity. The weather stays mild year-round, with daytime highs averaging 68 degrees Fahrenheit and cool evenings thanks to the ocean breeze. Winter? More like sweater season. Now yes, it's affordable, especially for such a unique location. The average cost to own a home here ranges from $90,000 to $150,000, and monthly rent can land anywhere between $500 and $800. Many digital nomads and creatives live comfortably on $1,000 to $1,400 a month. While salaries tend to be lower than in Santiago, the low cost of living and strong expat network balance things out. Plus, Santiago is just 2 hours away, perfect for weekend visits or business trips. Valparaiso's job market leans into tourism, education, arts, and remote work. Many locals and expats work online or in nearby Viña del Mar. Chile's remote work visa and increasing investment in tech infrastructure make it an increasingly friendly hub for freelancers and digital entrepreneurs. The unemployment rate in the region is around 7%, but for remote workers, job opportunity is often location independent. Culturally, Valparaiso is a non-stop feast for the senses. Poetry readings at La Sebastiana, art walks through Cerro Alegre, and murals in the Museo a Cielo Abierto make creativity part of daily life. Locals gather for jazz nights at El Internado, shop handmade goods at Plaza Echorin, and sip coffee on rooftop cafes with Pacific views. With hillside gardens, coastal walks like the Paseo 21 de Mayo, and world-famous street art around every corner, Valparaiso is a city that lives and breathes art. But what really hooks people is the spirit of Valparaiso. Rebellious, expressive, and full of heart. It's a city where no two buildings are the same, where stray dogs are adored, and where life is both raw and radiant. If you've ever dreamed of living somewhere where beauty and freedom dance together on a hillside, Valparaiso isn't just a place, it's a perspective. And in 2025, it just might be your next great chapter. Number 4. Antalya Turkey. Antalya is the kind of place where ancient ruins meet turquoise seas, where you can swim in the morning and explore Roman theaters by afternoon. Tucked along Turkey's sun-soaked Mediterranean coast, this city of over 1 million people punches far above its weight when it comes to natural beauty, cultural depth, and modern comfort. Yes, it's known as a top vacation destination, but Antalya isn't just for holidays. It's a year-round haven with pristine beaches, forested mountains, and a pace of life that invites you to slow down and savor every detail. Sitting at sea level and stretching inland toward the Taurus Mountains, Antalya offers spectacular views in every direction. The Dudin waterfalls, Konyaaltı Beach, and the old town of Kaleci create a dreamlike backdrop for everyday living. And unlike pricey European hotspots, Antalya remains refreshingly accessible. Homes can be purchased for $80,000 to $120,000 in many neighborhoods, and long-term rentals typically range from $400 to $800 per month. It's a favorite among retirees, digital nomads, and remote working couples who want beauty and balance without the sky-high costs. The local economy thrives on tourism, agriculture, hospitality, and real estate. But with its expanding infrastructure and fast internet, Antalya is also quietly becoming a magnet for remote workers and online entrepreneurs. The unemployment rate in the region sits around 8.6%, but the city's growing global community and investment in co-working spaces are helping create more flexible opportunities for foreigners and locals alike. What makes Antalya special isn't just the Mediterranean sunsets or ancient stone walls. It's the way everything flows together. Locals sip tea in seaside gardens, stroll palm-lined boulevards, or hike up to Roman watchtowers with panoramic sea views. From beach yoga sessions to open-air bazaars, the lifestyle here is both active and peaceful, with a strong emphasis on wellness, nature, and connection. Antalya also offers an easy path to long-term living. Turkey's residency permit is relatively accessible, especially for property owners and digital workers. Add in low crime rates, excellent public transit, affordable healthcare, and over 300 days of sunshine per year. And you've got a city that doesn't just look like paradise, it lives like it. If you're searching for a place that offers daily beauty, low costs, and a calming rhythm, Antalya isn't just a getaway, it's a place to grow roots. In 2025, it's one of the most breathtaking and livable coastal cities in the world. Number 3. Lagos, Portugal. Lagos is the town that dares to be timeless. With its dramatic sea cliffs, golden beaches, whitewashed buildings, and cobbled streets, Lagos is more than just a vacation spot. It's a Mediterranean way of life. Home to just over 30,000 residents, this gem in Portugal's Algarve region is one of the most scenic, peaceful, and culturally rich places to live in all of Europe. Living here in 2025 means waking up to Atlantic breezes and sunrise views over jagged cliffs like Ponta da Piedade. It means walking to the beach before logging into work and finishing the day with grilled sardines by the marina. And yes, it's far more affordable than big city life. The average cost of a home in Lagos is around $280,000, and monthly rent for a one-bedroom averages between $800 and $1,200. Your money goes further here, not just in housing, but in quality of life. While the capital of Portugal, Lisbon, is the business hub, Lagos is all about balance. With strong Wi-Fi, friendly co-working spots, and Portugal's D7 visa for remote workers, it's become a quiet favorite among digital nomads. The local economy runs on tourism and small businesses, and while traditional jobs are limited, remote work thrives. The Algarve region's unemployment rate is 5.6%, and Portugal's inflation sits at a manageable 2.1%, making Lagos as stable as it is stunning. What really sets Lagos apart is its connection to nature. One moment you're surfing on Praia do Camilo, the next you're hiking along cliffside trails or swimming in crystal clear grottos. It's a town where the air smells like salt and jasmine, and where sunsets stop you in your tracks. The climate is Mediterranean perfection. Over 300 sunny days a year, mild winters, and summers that are hot but breezy. Culturally, Lagos has deep roots and modern flair. From its 16th century forts and maritime museums to its buzzing cafe scene and lively outdoor markets, there's a heartbeat here that feels both laid back and alive. And the food? Fresh seafood, pastel de nata, local wines. It's a culinary playground, minus the pretension. If you're looking for a place that's free-spirited, sun-kissed, and built for people who work to live, not live to work, Lagos is calling. It's not just beautiful, it's golden. Number 2, Leyon, Spain. Leyon is the kind of place that sweeps you off your feet without even trying. With its Gothic cathedrals, winding medieval streets, and centuries-old tapas culture, this northern Spanish treasure offers old-world beauty with a fresh sense of life. Stroll through its historic plazas, duck into ancient Roman walls, or simply sip wine in a stone-paved alley. Leyon feels like a European postcard brought to life. And in 2025, Leyon isn't just charming, it's quietly becoming a haven for those looking for affordable living, authentic culture, and space to breathe. The city's population sits around 120,000, making it small enough to feel personal, but large enough to offer all the essentials. The cost of living remains refreshingly low. You can buy a cozy apartment in the city center for around $120,000, and the average rent falls between $700 and $1,000 per month. Far more reasonable than big cities Madrid or Barcelona. Leyon's economy is rooted in education, healthcare, and public administration, with the University of Leyon playing a central role in local employment. Tourism also supports many small businesses, thanks to the city's historic architecture and place on the Camino de Santiago pilgrimage route. While the regional unemployment rate hovers around 10.5%, Leyon is becoming increasingly attractive to remote professionals. Spain's new digital nomad visa, valid for up to 5 years, has opened the door for freelancers and creatives to settle here. Those working online will find the infrastructure, especially high-speed internet, more than sufficient for modern work life. Leyon isn't just about working, it's about living well. Evenings are spent in Barrio Humido, where locals hop between bars, enjoying free tapas with every drink. The city celebrates lively events like the San Froilán Fair, Purple Weekend, and concerts in Plaza Mayor. Nearby, the Picos de Europa Mountains offer a quick escape to nature, while landmarks like the Leyon Cathedral and Basilica of San Isidoro reflect its deep history. What makes Leyon shine is its authenticity, traditional yet vibrant, with warm locals and a relaxed pace. Whether it's flamenco in a tucked-away tavern or café con leche in a sunlit plaza, life here feels timeless. Number 1. Oaxaca City, Mexico. Oaxaca, a colorful canvas where culture, tradition, and creativity collide in the most beautiful way. Tucked into the mountains of southern Mexico, this highland city is peaceful, vibrant, and deeply soulful. With a population of just over 300,000, it's big enough to feel alive, yet small enough to feel like home. Oaxaca may be laid back, but it packs a powerful punch when it comes to inspiration, beauty, and meaning. Imagine starting your day with the sound of church bells echoing through colonial streets, passing murals splashed across sun-washed walls, and sipping rich local coffee in a courtyard filled with flowers. Oaxaca's magic is everywhere. From its historic Zocalo to its bustling markets and its mountaintop ruins. This is a city where ancient traditions are honored and where the creative spirit is a way of life. Living here doesn't cost a fortune. The average home in Oaxaca costs around $90,000 to $130,000, while monthly rent ranges from $400 to $700 for modern, centrally located apartments. You can comfortably live on $800 to $1,100 per month, including food, housing, and daily experiences that feed the soul. Oaxaca's slower pace and affordability have made it a haven for artists, writers, remote workers, and retirees seeking something more grounded and authentic. Economically, Oaxaca thrives on culture, tourism, handicrafts, and gastronomy, sectors deeply rooted in local tradition. The city is known for its vibrant markets, mezcal production, and indigenous artisan work, which support a strong network of small businesses. With an unemployment rate around 2.8%, the local economy remains stable and community-driven. For retirees, Oaxaca offers an affordable lifestyle, access to quality healthcare, and a welcoming pace of life, all set against a backdrop of rich cultural heritage and warm, walkable neighborhoods. Oaxaca also shines in wellness and sustainability. Surrounded by the Sierra Norte Mountains, agave farms, and reserves like Hierve el Agua and Benito Juarez National Park, it's a hub for ecotourism, holistic retreats, and organic markets. The city has become a hub for sustainable agriculture, indigenous knowledge, and holistic living. And the food? Mole, tlayudas, tamales, and mezcal. Here, every meal tells a story. But what truly sets Oaxaca apart is how it feels. Whether you're joining a Guelaguetza dance festival, sketching in a shaded plaza, or simply breathing in the scent of copal incense from a nearby altar, Oaxaca City invites you to slow down, look deeper, and live with purpose. In 2025, it isn't just a beautiful place to live, it's a place that changes the way you see the world. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Tap the screen for more content like this. See you in the next one.